Okay, everything is working, I think. So we can continue the journey. My boat is already underwater. Very nice. So we are going west. I can just let out the sheets all the way. Well, maybe not all the way, but for now I will pull them back now, after I pulled in the halyard and unfurled the mainsail. Okay, let's pull back the main sheet a little bit. I think we might have turned a bit. Yes, I think we did. So let's correct the course. Okay, I think we might even be able to unfurl the mizzen sail. And I'll also let out the jib. Just pull the sheet in a little bit. Maybe let out the main sheet a little bit more. Okay. That should be fine. Okay, now we're back on our way. After there was a slight delay last time because we had to investigate like some mystery islands, which weren't real, by the way. You might want to check out the last VOD if you are wondering what I'm talking about. Yeah, but now we should be somewhere, maybe somewhere around here. Between, oh, you still can't see my mouse, but it's like between 2 and 3 longitude and 31 latitude. So like somewhere west of Dragon Cliffs, somewhere around 2 or 3, maybe in the middle of 2 and 3 longitude. So we still have a long way to go. I do have enough water. Got 4 barrels, 3 are still full, 1 is almost empty. We got a lot of, we still got 2 full crates of food, which should be fine. And in the front we have our cargo, some black tobacco. I'm actually not getting lots of money for that, just 253 Alang Lions. But that's enough for me. I just basically I just want to make the trip with the boat, with a small boat, kind of see if this boat is actually seaworthy. I might even change my boats. I might get the small boat in Alang, put some new sails on there, and then maybe try to make a journey with that one, maybe towards Fort Aistrin, although that will be a very long trip. If I do that, I will probably first try to go to Oasis and then make my way to Fort Aistrin. But yeah, we are going to see how much I'm motivated to actually do that. Until now the journey wasn't too bad. We were caught in 1 storm until now. That was a little bit scary, but we survived. And I hope this will stay this way. Cause it might actually not. And I hope if I die, I hope that I will be close enough to Alang, so that I respawn at Alang, because I honestly just want to get there. Yeah, it doesn't really matter if I like make the journey alive or not. I just don't want to stay in Emerald Archipelago. I'm losing a lot of hooks. I should be more careful. I think if you pull too hard, the chance to lose a hook might be greater than if you don't pull so hard. And I only have 15 left now. Shit. So we might not even be able to fish for the whole journey. That's a salmon, I think. Right? Or is it... No, that's a salmon. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, okay. For a second I thought it was a new fish, but it's just a salmon. Okay, the wind is... Either the wind is shifting or our course is not correct anymore. And I think it is our course that has shifted a little bit. Although the wind might also have shifted some way. No, it should be still fine. I'm going to pull in the main sheet a little bit more. Maybe we are faster with that. Although I think we are pretty fast already. The wind on the open ocean is quite a lot stronger, if I interpret that right, or like if I got that right. So we should be moving quite fast. Although I have no tools to measure my speed. I think it's called a chip lock. You can use a chip lock to measure speed on a boat. Or like in this game, I don't know if that's also called like that. If it's also called like that in real life. But I don't have a chip lock and I cannot see how fast I'm going. But I think it should be like at least 6 knots with all my sails out. Okay, I lost the hook again. So we are down to 14 hooks. Well, I guess 15 if you count the one on the actual fishing rod. But still. We might actually run out of hooks. But I mean, we have lots of fish. we are not going to run out of food anytime soon. Now the question is, am I going to sleep? Because if a storm hits, I want to be like as awake as possible. I don't want to get tired during a storm, so that I can watch out for my ship. And I think I might try that. Oh, and we are in the air right now. I hope so much they fix that. I hate being tossed into the air when I wake up. It fucks up your course, it fucks up like the water in your ship, it just fills it up because you kind of dip into the ocean for a second or two. So yeah, I hope that will get fixed. Although I have no... I doubt it for some reason. If it was easy to fix, I bet it would have already been fixed. Now what do I do against the listing? I think I'm going to put one of the barrels over here. Maybe even two. I think this one can also go over here. And then maybe the listing won't be as bad when I sleep. I also hate that you have to sleep on one side of the ship. And here we are in the air again. The course is fucked up again. Our ship has filled with water again and everything is bad. I just want to sleep. Like, everything is fine, everything is nice, then you go to sleep, you wake up and all of a sudden you are like 5 meters in the air. Okay, so now we should be able to sleep for a little bit. I hope there isn't any storm or something brewing up. It still seems fine. We might wake up at nighttime or when it's when dusk is setting in. Yep, okay, so we are waking up at dusk. We have jibed for some reason. Okay, the wind seems to have shifted. I'm going to jibe safely, like a good sailor. So I'm going to turn the ship a little bit this way. Although a good sailor wouldn't have slept with his sails out, I guess, like this. Or like a good sailor wouldn't have slept at all, basically. Yeah, the mizzen, the gaff on the back, the mizzen sail has already jibed, so we basically failed that. But when it's nighttime, I am going to check my latitude again. To see if we are really on the right latitude. And I can let out the jib on this side and pull it in on this side. Okay, and since the wind is on the other side now, I do want the barrels on like the opposite side as well. Nope, no. Oh. I hate this. I hate when that happens. So this barrel... I might want to find another spot for that. No, this should be fine. I am a little bit thirsty, so I am going to drink the water out of this barrel. I don't know if this barrel, in the water barrels, do they lose weight when you drink the water out of them? Or does this still weigh as much as like a full water barrel with only 6 units in it? I mean, it should lose its weight, but I'm not sure if the game actually calculates that. But the sea has been very calm so far. Like, no big waves. No... well, there was one storm, but that wasn't too bad. The wind isn't too strong. It isn't, like, listing my boat too much. It's actually a nice journey so far. I wouldn't have expected that, honestly. But I think since I said that, I might have jinxed it, and it will probably soon be worse. Is the wind? It's kind of shifting to a beam reach direction, beam reach course, I don't know how to say it. So I am going to pull in the main sheet a little bit. And maybe even the jib sheet. And I guess the mizzen sheet might as well be pulled in a little bit. This should be fine. I'm going to put on some light. How much? Wait a second. How much light do I have left? Okay, I might want to save on the light consumption a little bit. Can I put that down? Thank you. But I am going to keep it on for now. I guess when worst case scenario is that we have to do like the last days without light. But that should be fine. Since it's so peaceful, I think I might be going to the bathroom real quick. I'm gonna be right back. Keep the ship safe. Okay, I'm back. I did also grab a drink. I don't know how to say it in English. I think it's root beer. But it's not really root beer. We have like a different version in Germany that's made out of malt. I think at least that it's different. I have never tasted root beer, so I have no idea what that actually is. Or if it's like the same or not, I don't know. But I'm going to take a sip as soon as I have this fish. Without losing my hook, hopefully. And the water is still peaceful. I would have thought, or like I was worried that that the weather would have shifted while I was on the toilet. And I lost my hook. Okay, so we are down to 13 hooks now. I'm going to save on some light. My course is not super correct. I would rather have it like perfectly west, although I'm not sure if I can achieve that. Yeah, that's fine enough, I guess. The wind is shifting to a beam reach direction. And now it's kind of time. It's time to check our latitude. So the North Star should be this one right there. Yeah, I think we are definitely on the right latitude. So we should see Gold Rock City at least at some point. We might even be a little bit too much to the north. I want to approach Gold Rock City from the south, because then the wind in Al Ankh will most likely be in my favor. If not, we might have to close haul. And that might actually be dangerous. Like when we are still on the open ocean, basically. Not close enough to Gold Rock City. And if we have to close haul in that situation, it might be difficult to not list the ship to like a dangerous degree. Oh, look at that. The wind has shifted in our favor. We are still going the perfect direction. But I think I can just let out the sheets without any trouble. Yeah, this is perfect. So we are running downwind right now, basically. I think I'm going to have a drink in game. And then I'm going to take a sip in real life. After I gobbled down some raw fish. Some raw tuna. Imagine being on a ship and you just have to kind of eat raw fish because there's just nothing else there. I guess there would even be cooked salmon in the back, but you're like so greedy, or you're so paranoid that you don't want to touch it, and instead just eat the raw fish. My course is kind of shifting. I don't like that. I don't know why that happened. I would rather have it a little bit more like this, directly west, maybe a little bit south even, rather than going to the north. Okay, I think the wind is picking up slightly. The waves might do the same, which is worrying. But we might actually already be at 1, maybe. I hope. And we might have to jibe. Did I let it out all the way? Yes, I did. Okay, I think the waves are kind of throwing me around right now. Oh, I don't like that. Oh yeah, this is going to be... I don't like where this is going. I mean, for now we're still fine. If it gets rougher, we might need some luck to survive. I'm just going to turn off the lights. If I can't see the trouble, it's not even there. I think rain is setting in. This looks like a storm might be coming. Waves are getting a little bit crazier. My course is being shifted by the waves, so I have to kind of take care of that. This might get a lot rougher than this. A lot rougher than it is right now, I mean. How many days am I traveling now? Let's have a look at the log. Okay, we are in this world for 17 days only. This journey will probably take about 11 to 15 maybe even. Although, I mean, we are running down winds pretty consistently. So we might not actually take that long. I think we should be fairly fast. But let's see. Wait, I didn't even check. Okay, day 11 was the day that the last day that I bought something. So we are at least 6 days on the run right now. Okay, the waves are throwing us around. But we wasted a day or two to investigate the Mirage Islands. Like the mystery islands from last time. The ones that aren't implemented yet. But are still visible, as it seems. Okay, I don't like how my boat is being jostled around. But it's not too bad. At least we are going fast. We don't have side wind, we are not listing. So it could actually be way worse than this. It's just kind of hard to keep my course right now. Which is in itself a little bit annoying, but it's not a big deal. I might be accidentally jibing. But luckily this isn't dangerous in the game. It would be in real life, but not here. Okay, but yeah, this is why I want to be awake when the storm hits. Because I kind of have to adjust my course consistently and have to stay awake for that. We might have to spend all day doing that if it doesn't get better. Maybe we even have to spend several days, honestly. Who knows? This might be just the beginning. It might get worse. At least it's not nighttime. Storms at night are even scarier, I would say. And I bet real life sailors would agree. If it's getting too rough, I might have to ditch some barrels of water. But I guess I would first ditch the empty one in the hopes that it weighs as much as like a full one. But who knows if that's the case or not. But I think, did the water change color? I think it's less green, it's more like... it's more blue now, right? If that's the case, that would mean that we have already passed like the 0 longitude mark. So we might actually be half there already. We might actually be halfway there. I mean, we are going pretty quickly with the wind in our backs. And with like 3 sails. Yeah, but who knows? I have no idea if that's actually the case, or if we are really that far already. I would have suggested that we are not, that we are still at 1 maybe, but you know, I might be mistaken. Especially in 6 days, well, 4 days maybe if you don't count the days that we spent for the Mystery Islands. I think I might want to jibe the sails. I think I'm doing that. I am pulling in the sails right now. Or the sheets. Main sheet, first of all. And then I'm going to jibe them. Oh, to jibe my boat, I mean. You don't jibe sails, I think. You jibe the boat. Okay, this one is done. Don't... No, oh shit! Yeah, you don't want to do that. And I don't want to do that. Doing this alone is quite hard. Okay, now we are putting in the mizzen sail, so that we can jibe this as well, or jibe... but make sure that we are not jibing back. This boat can hold quite a lot of water actually. I sank with it one time, I think, but I was quite surprised how much water was necessary to actually sink. Oh man, I hate this. I hate this so much. So we might still be safe, but the waves are getting crazier. Yep, okay. Nope. So this is jibed. The waves are throwing us around again. Pretty harshly. Come on. Is it... Yes, those are... The sheets are out all the way. If we go west, we should have pretty much backwind, so we should not be listing a lot. Now what might be the case is that the jib is not fully released. That was the case, indeed. And I think we are listing because of the water barrels. So I think I'm going to plonk them down over here again. So now we should be more stable. There's no water in our ship right now. But yeah, the waves are getting a little bit more funky. There's some water getting in. And we are being tossed around again. The wind is also getting pretty strong. Maybe even to the point where I have to get rid of the mizzen sail, maybe. Or where I have to furl in the mizzen sail. Would be more correct. Controlling the boat is quite hard right now, but I am doing a good job. I think I might... okay. Yeah, okay, the fishing rods was not thrown out, so I can just put it back in my inventory. But I would like to eat a little bit and maybe even drink a cup of water. I hope the storm doesn't get worse than this. Especially when it gets... when night falls. This might be quite annoying to deal with. I think the wind might be calming down a little bit. At least I know that we are going very fast. That is making me a little bit more confident that we might actually be there soon, in record time maybe even. I'm just going to ignore the fact that this just happened. I kind of was tossed underwater. Luckily we are not having a problem with water in the ship right now. It isn't coming in too frequently. If it happens too frequently, the ship is sure to sink. Because it just takes some time until it kind of gets out again. The water that you see in here sometimes just flows out automatically. Yeah, which would of course not be the case in real life. In real life I would have to take a bucket and actually chuck it out. But here it does happen automatically, but it takes some time, and if the water comes in too frequently, then you basically know that you're dead. And you just have to watch your ship kind of sink, or maybe you can try to throw out ballast, but yeah, I mean, if the waves are too rough, if you don't have anything to throw out, then you can only pray. I think now the water shifted. Did you see that? That was definitely a shift in watercolor. I don't think I imagined that, right? I'm not crazy. Or maybe I just went colorblind right now. But I think now at least we have definitely crossed the 0 longitude mark. So we should be on a good way. And I think the wind is getting a little bit weaker. I am going to jibe. So I'm going to pull in the sheets again. The wind is going a little bit weaker. The waves are not as funky anymore. Actually, okay, well, I just said the waves aren't that funky anymore, but then this happened. Am I going to jibe? I don't think... yeah, I think I will have to. But I think to do that, it takes so long if the sails are unfurled. So I am going to furl the sails, pull in the sheets. Doing this professionally. Furl in the sheets. Oh man, my boat is going directions that I do not want. Okay, the mizzen sail already did its thing, so I guess we don't have to take care of that. But we are going straight north right now, which is not what I want. Okay. Jibing alone is actually quite hard, because you have to kind of take care of the sails and not change your course at the same time. And since we jibed, I do want the water barrels on the other side again. But yeah, we are definitely coming closer, that's for sure. According to the watercolor. Or the color of the water. I'm just going to have a drink. This one is empty. Just going to take a drink, have a fish. And I think I might just have a little bit of a nap. Going a little bit more west maybe, it would be nice. Yeah, that's okay. And then just take a long deserved nap, since the weather has calmed down a little bit. But that's why you need full. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. That's why you need full rest, just in case it takes a little bit longer. Like if I had less, what's it called, fatigue? Or like, if I was more sleepy, or if I would have been more sleepy and the storm would have been a little bit longer, I would have been in quite some trouble. But that was not the case, luckily. We might actually do the whole trip in this stream. I was wondering if I could do it all in this stream, but maybe I can actually. Maybe I have to end right when we see Gold Rock City, though. I don't know. I didn't want to make it this stream too long. But if we do, I am going to finish this very soon. Some light, please. How's our course going? Perfect. Wind is calm, the sea is calm. Again. Our course is perfect. Wind is in our backs. Everything is going smoothly. I'm very confident that we can make this. I wasn't so confident back in Dragon Cliffs, but now that I have like crossed half the ocean, I think the rest of the way will be doable, at least. Maybe not so smooth like the rest, because at some point I think we will get side wind as soon as we like enter the Alang territory. But with backwinds, this is definitely going smooth. Yep, perfectly. I think I'm going to take a fish out of my actual what's it called, food storage. And then I'm just going to fish again. Oh, and what I could do is check my latitude again. Yeah, I think we should be somewhat right. It should be at least right enough to see Gold Rock City. I think even if we are somewhere... Oh, you can't see my mouse, but if we are somewhere at 30 or 32 latitude, we should still be able to see Gold Rock City. It is quite big and easy to see. Sorry if you hear me drinking all the time. It's kind of hard to resist. I should maybe actually get a button to mute myself. Although I'm always scared that like sometimes I had a button once, or like a shortcut to do that, but sometimes it wouldn't work. And then I would kind of press to mute myself, then it would work, kind of, then I would be muted. And when I press it again to unmute myself, then it didn't work all of a sudden, and yeah, then I was just muted and I didn't know. Because I have to kind of also tab out to check if it actually worked or not. And I mean, if I alt tab out, I can just kind of set it by alt tabbing, which defeats the whole purpose of having a shortcut. I guess a real gamer would have a second screen, but I'm not, I don't know. Or not even a real gamer, but a real streamer. But I neither got the space or money for that shit. So I don't really have that. I guess I would have the space, but I don't. If I get a new screen, I might use the old one as a second screen maybe. But my screen is old as fuck already. I think there's also a dead pixel somewhere, but I forgot where it is. It's on a spot, luckily it's at a spot where it's not very annoying. If you have a dead pixel on like in the middle of the screen, it's like incredibly annoying. I think I had that with like one of my last when I was younger. One of my screens had that. But yeah. I don't even remember where my dead pixel on the screen is. It's like near one of the corners, I think. I think bottom left corner somewhere. I can't even see it in the darkness right now. So I couldn't tell you. I think the sun is slowly coming up again. We still have backwinds, we are still going fast as fuck. We might actually reach like the -1 longitude mark today or this night. Maybe we have already reached it, honestly. Who knows? How much fuel do we have in this? Okay, 50%. Yeah, I think we are not going to run out of light. I definitely have enough supplies. This should be smooth sailing. At least supply-wise. Maybe not weather-wise. But if it doesn't get worse than last time. Hello? What the fuck was that? Why was I underwater for like 10 seconds? Or like 3 seconds. I don't... That was incredibly weird. This could have actually killed me. And the waves aren't even that big. I think that was more of a bug than anything else, honestly. You can hear the water actually sloshing around because it's that much. But that's what I said. This boat can hold a lot of water. Like, we weren't even close to sinking at any point. Well, this was the closest we were to sinking on this journey. Okay, the waves, I think they are just picking up a little bit. Which is not so good. I think we might be heading into another storm, actually. At least this time it's happening during daytime again. Whoops. I think before it gets worse, I might even go to sleep. just so that I can get some tiredness back. But we might be in a quite a storm when I wake up. Or like at least not such nice weather that we... Whoa! Hey! Yeah, the water is definitely... We are definitely across the 0 longitude line. And it's not stormy, I think it's just a little windy. And a little wavy, I guess. Okay, this is getting into a frequency that scares me a little bit. Like the spilling over of water. It would be kind of annoying to sink like right before we arrive. Am I seeing anything? No, okay, I don't think we are so far as to see Gold Rock City yet. The wind is pretty strong though. Please stop that. Oh man. Why is it so weird? The wind is pretty strong, so we should be going very fast. If you look at the trail that our boat leaves behind, you can kind of determine how fast you're going, and it is very long, which means we are going very fast. I think we are perfectly running downwind right now. Are the sheets let out all the way? Yes, they are. Also the jib sheet? Yes, okay. The waves are actually scaring me a bit. I hope those aren't just normal Alang waves and it's kind of a wavy and windy day. But so far this boat handles better than I would have expected. I honestly didn't even think we could make it halfway. But I guess we did. I think I'm going to go for a little fish. Having a little lookout if I can see anything. Wait. Did I saw something? Or was that just a wave? No, I think it was just a wave. Yeah, we are definitely not far enough yet to see anything. Okay, our course is changing for some reason. I wonder, can there be an eclipse in this game? Oh, our course is going too far south again. Now that I see the moon and the sun kind of next to each other, I wonder if there's like actual eclipse mechanics. Which would be interesting, to say the least. Okay, it is getting a little bit difficult again to keep the boat on course. I was going to take a nap, but I guess I will not until this kind of fixes itself. Are we... yeah, we are running downwind again. I might have to jibe soon. Although, I don't think I have to. We are just going too far south. Okay, I think we might actually be already on a longitude of -1 or -2. Maybe even -3. We were pretty fast. Although I think that might be too optimistic. Okay, I think I'm going to go have a little nap before the weather gets worse. We will probably wake up at night time. But if there's a storm at night, I do want to be awake as much as I can. Okay. I mean, it doesn't seem too stormy. The wind is very much in our favor. On a westish course we are running downwind, which is good. Let's check our latitude. I think it's this one. Yep, looks correct. We might actually be too far north. So I think I might go a little bit south. We might have to jibe for that. Although I think this course should be okay. I think I'm going to take a short nap. Just so that I'm full, that my tiredness is fully eradicated. That my stamina is fully regenerated, I guess, you would say. It's not really stamina, it's... what would you call it? My awakeness? Something like that. I think it's weird that the nights are very calm and the days are like very rough. The last journey I did like this, it was more of the opposite. Which was quite annoying. But right now it's kind of a chill journey, honestly. I even wish I had some alcohol so that I could go to sleep faster. There's one thing I want to check. If I just... I think that's correct. Okay, this is also good. Yeah, no, everything should be fine. I really wonder what our longitude is. Like, we are definitely across the 0 line. I think we also crossed -1. -2 probably. We might be between -3 and -2. So I think we should, like in a day or two, how many days are we on tour now? I think, was it day 11? Yeah, day 11 was the day we left. So we are now on this journey for 6 days. So we are probably even sooner there than expected. I said we might take 15 days, but I didn't really take into account that we would have backwind all the way. Although that is kind of what I planned for. Yeah, but we might actually be there in like 1 or 2 days. 3 days maybe. Or at least we should definitely be able to see Gold Rock City in like 3 days or so. Wait a second, I just want to take a sip of my drink, but I want to check if my course changed. It did not, okay. So I can go back to sleep. Hallelujah. If my boat was too top heavy, this would actually have flipped it. I remember one time I tried this with I tried crossing the ocean with the small boat from Fort Astron, and it has like this little staircase on the back, and like you can actually go on the roof and stuff and put stuff on there, but it makes it so incredibly top heavy that the boat just flips around when this bug happens, where you get flung into the air after you've gone to sleep, which just annihilates your boat. So if you ever want to do the journey with the cog, I think it's called, the small boat from Fort Astron, if you ever want to do the journey with that, you have to get rid of the of this top-heavy roof. Oh, the game really does not want to let me sleep. The water is incredibly calm. Like there's really nothing that should interrupt my sleep, my slumber. But somehow I still get just thrown into the air. And I don't know. It's kind of weird. Okay, now it seems to work. Thank you. After I pointed out that this doesn't make sense, the game actually agrees. So let's have a look. Can we see anything anywhere? Okay, I don't think I can. What I can see is that we have to jibe, maybe. Yep, I think we definitely should. Let me just fold in the sails and pull in the sheets. Okay, and now I can unfold them again. Oh, and now that we jibed, I do think I want to put the barrels on port side again. Wait. I think this one... Okay, this has to go over here. This one has to go a little bit more on this side. So this one can fit next to it. Having like some ballast that you can shift around is actually quite practical to make the ship a little bit more stable, especially if you have more side wind. I mean, we have basically no side wind on this journey, and it's still quite helpful. But if I were to cross the ocean, like on a beam reach or even close hauled course, yeah, that might be actually vital for me to survive, to have that. No! Fish! Oh, and there he goes. Should I try and get him? No, I don't. I don't think I will. That's not worth it. Yeah, but that's also a bug I would like to have fixed. The fishes that are being flung in the air randomly and just get thrown behind your boat. Also floating fish. Look at this fish. It's floating. It's a flying fish. Oh, okay. I destroyed it. I took its flying abilities. I took its wings. Just ripped them off. Oh, I might have to jibe again. As it seems. Although not if I go a little bit south, I think it should be fine. I hope that... Yeah, I should still be able to see Gold Rock City at some point. It is so good, so visible. It definitely should come up. Oh shit. I don't actually need that much water. I'm definitely going to spill this. Watch me. Oh, I didn't. Nice. Okay, this might actually be too far south. I am going to correct my course a little. Nope. More like this, I guess. Imagine we pass Gold Rock City. That would be so embarrassing. Although I guess it would be possible because I had to... Like when I invested the Mystery Islands, I had to kind of go off course. So yeah, it's in the realm of possibilities that I'm actually going to miss Gold Rock City. That I'm either too much south or north. Although I have I have exactly the tool to determine if I'm too much south or too much north. If the latitude is wrong or not. But I think the quadrant is kind of shit to... Like it's not shit, but it's very it's not very precise, I would say. Just because of the fact that I don't really know at what position I have to kind of put the star. Like, do I have to put the star where my crosshair is, or do I have to put it like in the middle of the like half ring? You know, in the middle of this like chute that is carved out there, because that actually makes a big difference. I think I have to put it where my crosshair is basically, but I am not 100% sure. I mean, it doesn't make that much of a difference, but it's like 1 degree at least, and that's not as precise as I would like it to be. But I guess that is also a little bit of the point. Excuse me, I have to check. I think I heard my cat scratching on my window. I might have to let her in, or I might have misheard, but I will check. Be right back. Okay, it was... whoops. It was not my cat scratching on my window, but it's raining, so there were raindrops basically just dropping on that. And I have to go to the bathroom, so I will be right back again. After I kind of stabilized our course a little bit, maybe. Okay, this should be fine. Yeah, I'm gonna be right back. Okay, I'm back. We are still kind of on course. That's fine. Okay, I will have to jibe the sails again, or jibe the ship, I guess. Would be correct. The correct terminology. No, wait. Put this one in. Yep. Okay, perfect. And now unfurl the sails again. I do kind of have to blow my nose. I will do this as soon as the sails are set again. But I will mute myself, so I will be gone for some seconds, for a few seconds. When the sails are correct it again. And I will correct my course. Did the wind pick up? I think the wind picked up again. We are listing quite hard. Oh, I do have to also put the barrels back in their place again. Yep, I would like you over here. Ah, fuck my life. Wait. This one needs to go a little bit more over here. And this one can then go over here. Perfect. I think the course should be good. Maybe a little bit more starboard. Okay, not that much. Nah, whatever. Honestly, the waves are throwing me around as well a little bit. So it's not really like I can get my precise course correct. Okay, but I do have to blow my nose. Excuse me for a second. I'm just going to mute myself. Okay. I am back. I think at this point we should definitely be at like -3 longitude. Maybe -2. I might be too optimistic. I honestly have no idea. I'm not even sure at what point I would be even able to see Gold Rock City. But I guess we're going to see when it comes up. For now I will take the last 2 zips of my cup. Maybe eat some raw fish. Just squatting in my boat, eating raw fish. And yeah, I'm going to take a nap. Just so that I'm ready for storms and such nonsense. Okay, my course has shifted quite a lot. I don't like that. I cannot see any islands on the horizon. And it kind of looks like a storm is coming up. Wind is pretty strong, waves are starting to get a little bit funky, so we might have a night storm approaching. Did I let out the sheets all the way? Yes, I think I did. Okay, I am still listing quite hard. I am listing to port side more than I would like to. I might have to put this barrel on this side of the ship. I think this one was the empty one, yes, okay. I'm still not sure if it weighs as much as a full barrel or not. But I think it kind of does. It kind of did its job as expected. So I think an empty barrel might actually weigh as much as a full barrel. In this game at least. I think I'm going to keep sleeping for now. Just because I am expecting for things to get worse right now. You know, I changed my mind. I'm not going to sleep. I am going to stay awake for now. You know, I changed my mind again. I think I am going to sleep. Please don't throw me in the air. 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 It didn't throw me in the air. Okay, smooth. Nice. Oh, do I have to jibe again? Oh man. I think I have to do it again. Oh, this barrel is not very well positioned, I'm not gonna lie. I think I'm just going to put it back. I think the waves actually have shifted again. And not shifted, but have calmed down a little bit. Where's my jib? Okay, the jib is in the correct position. I still don't think that I can see any islands. But I mean, it is a little bit harder to see at night, so maybe in the morning we might actually see something. I mean, we are going at full speed still, like for the last, what, wait, let me see, for the last, is it still 6 days? No, 8 days. Yeah, it's 8 days. For the last 8 days, we have been going full speed. Although I guess we did do a little detour. So it might be another day until we see anything. I might get some nice sails in Alang. I was thinking about getting the Alang boat, but maybe I'll just stick to this one and just get some Alang sails. Maybe put the mast over here, like I already planned to actually. Although, I don't know. I will see what I can do. But I guess I will have to collect some money first, because it will probably be more than 300 lions to do something, or to do anything, basically. At least we don't have a night storm. Like I expected. I hope that we don't run into another storm. Unlike the last bit of the journey. Alang is normally pretty calm, weather-wise. So there's a chance that we will just have calm waters from now on. Maybe just a bit windy, but maybe no storms. At least I hope so. And I think I could go a little bit faster if I pull in the main sheet. Okay, let me see. It's a broad reach course, I would say. I would like to go due west. And I think the mizzen sail can also be pulled in a little. The jib probably too. Oh, and since we jibed, the barrels should go on the other side again. Already a lot more stable. Or a lot less listing, I guess. And of course now we get water in. Yeah, but I think I am going to sleep again. Just to keep that tiredness all the way up, or I guess to keep my energy all the way up would be more correct. Okay. Okay, sun is coming up again. Let's have another look. If we can spot any islands. I don't think I can yet. But maybe if I go to sleep a little bit more, and the sun rises a little bit further, I might have a better chance of spotting anything. Oh, and there it is. Okay, we've done it. We did it. Basically. Now we just have to sail there. Okay, is it... It's due west. We are on the perfect latitude. We really have to we just have to go west. I would like to arrive a little bit more south. South of the island, so I guess I will go a little bit south, but not too much. This should be fine. Maybe a little bit too much again. Yeah, I think this is good. I mean, as long as we are going somewhat in the right direction, we should be fine. But from now on we will have to deal with side wind, I suppose. Which is not such a big deal. But we might have to furl in some of our sails. And cannot go at full speed. So how long did it take us until we saw the island? 9 days. Day 11 was the day we left. Day 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 and 20. At day 20 we first saw Gold Rock City. I think we can remember this day. And we still have a lot of stuff. I have only eaten a single salmon from my supply. So I guess you can kind of survive on fishing alone, honestly. I'm just going to pull in the sheets a little bit more so that I have a little bit more speed. We are not listing a dangerous amount, so it is possible to do that. And the waves aren't too crazy. Okay, now the wind is slowly turning against us. I think we are about to... Well, it is between close halt and beam reach. So the listing might get a little bit stronger from now on. And the wind is picking up. I think I am going to get rid of the mizzen sail. Going to furl that in, secure that. And then from now on just going to sail with... Oh, what? Oh wait, our course shifted, that's why the wind shifted, okay. From now on then I'm going to just sail with main sail and jib. Because I think we might run into trouble if I don't. Especially since the waves seem to pick up. Okay, so the last part is getting a little bit more dangerous now. Imagine we had to deal with this the whole trip. Luckily we did have backwind all the way until now. Just going to have a pile of dead fish on my starboard side. Okay, it is still quite a long way to Gold Rock City, so we are not out of the not out of danger yet. Okay, I don't like that water is coming in regularly. I might get rid of the jib to reduce listing. And if that doesn't help, I might just sail. I might sail just with the jib and see if that helps. The wind seems to be quite strong right now, and coming from the side, which is not ideal. And I think I might have trouble sleeping because I have to lay on starboard to go to sleep. Which is not ideal. Another thing is, if I go to sleep now, I might end up dead in the wind. which would just be a waste of time. I mean, I have enough time, I have enough supplies, and the delivery isn't due until in 27 days. But it might still be risky. I think what I'm going to do is I am going to unfurl the jib and then furl in the mainsail. And so with the jib I should have minimal listing, so I will not list that much. I just have to correct my course. I will be the slowest, like this is the slowest I can go basically. But it will be safe to sleep. It should be safe to sleep. And if the wind picks up, it will push me out of the dead zone. So I should not stop. Okay. I think I can unfurl the mainsail again. Although I should maybe wait until the water is out of my boat. So yeah, as you can see maybe, if you have seen the previous parts of the journey, with Sidewind it is quite more complicated and quite slow to actually do anything in this game. I think I might furl in the jib again. The mainsail should be enough. Don't like the amount of water that's coming in. I think I might furl in the mainsail and just sail with the jib. Although I am a little bit faster like this, so I might go a little further this way with the mainsail out, and then go to sleep again with the jib, with only the jib. Okay, this is enough. I'm just going to sail with the jib from now on. If I'm getting flung in the air by a wave like that, my boat is just listing too much to the side. Okay, I don't like that I cannot turn my boat anymore. I think I have to let the jib out a bit, the jib sheets. I'm steering full port side, but my boat is not going port side. The jib is just pushing it too much starboard. So this might not work out actually. I think if I... Wait, I'm going to let out the mizzen sheet and then unfurl the mizzen sail. Maybe I can just go with jib and mizzen sail. This should definitely work. Let's just... No! Oh shit, I furled it again. Nope. I want to pull that in. So let's see. We want to go a little bit more south. I want to arrive south of Gold Rock City. So I do want to go a little bit like this. Okay, this should be fine. I don't seem to be listing that much, so I think I can actually go to sleep like this. Let's just hope that I keep my course and don't drift into the dead zone. Although it sounds a little bit like I drifted into the dead zone already. Let's see. Yeah, I think I did. Can I still get out of there? I think I'm just going to sleep until day arrives and hope that the weather gets a little bit better. We should be on the correct course, and the wind is almost against us. It might shift in a way that we cannot go west anymore. I think I will have to go due west. But that might also not be possible soon. Okay, let's try this. Okay, this isn't working. At least we are getting closer. Okay, that's a lot nicer. With less winds, less waves. So I can actually, I think I can unfurl all my sails and just, yeah, sail in a chilled manner. But that last stretch was actually the hardest on the whole journey. But I think if the weather keeps like this, if it stays like this, we should be fine. I'm just going to let out the sheets a little bit, in a way that the sails still catch wind, but maybe that the listing isn't isn't that strong. Although I feel like it's even stronger now. If it gets too bad, I might have to furl in the mizzen sail. Although I think I can probably let out the mainsail a little bit more. And probably the jib also a little bit. Okay, this should be fine. Whoa! How did my boat toss me off board? That was weird. I just kind of slided off. I think. I don't even know what happened. I did not move. I think I might have to furl in the mizzen sail. Just because the listing is getting on a troublesome level. I think I'm going to fill this one in. Okay. The listing is still pretty bad. Might have just been the waves, I don't know. But for a second it looked kind of scary. It would be quite embarrassing if I die now on the last stretch. Survived the ocean to sink in front of Gold Rock City. I think I might have to tack for the last part of the journey. Sails are kind of getting floppy. I think I'm going to furl in the jib. I don't think it doesn't really help me anymore. I can already see the city. I'm not sure from what angle I can enter. But I might have to go further south, so I might have to tack. But I'm not sure if how the layout was like in like orientation to the like general directions, north and south and such. I think the entrance was kind of south. I might also be able to enter from the southeast. If that's the case, I might be fine. But I don't know. I think I should be able to use the mizzen sail. Without getting into danger or anything. I mean, the waves have stopped. The wind is calming down. I think I'm also going to unfurl the jib again. course we are arriving at nighttime, so that I cannot see where the sandbanks and stuff are. But I guess I will be able to manage. Or I will get stuck like in Dragon Cliffs, if anyone remembers that. Like right before I started my journey, I got stuck, or like when I wanted to begin my journey, I got stuck right next to the Dragon Cliffs, on like a little sandbank that you kind of have to pass when you want to leave Dragon Cliffs. And I just got stuck there and had to reload the game, because I already invested all my money into stuff, and I just had to. I would have had to kind of replay the whole game if I didn't reload. So you could kind of say that I failed the journey to Dragon Cliffs, to Bolt Rock City, at that point already. Okay, I think I don't know. The wind is so weak. But I think I can enter from this direction. This should be fine. I might not have to tag. Yeah, I think I can go a little bit more north. But somewhere around here should be some kind of sandbank that I have to be careful of. And there are pillars that kind of signify the sandbanks, but I cannot see them yet. Okay, there's one. I think I saw one over there somewhere. Oh, I think I can kind of see the pillars when I turn my head. Okay, I think I should be on a good direction if I go a little bit more north, a little bit more starboard. I think I can pass through here without any issues. Yes, yeah, this is good. Okay, I think from this point I can kind of head straight to Gold Rock City, although I think I do want to to make a loop around here, go this way and then kind of loop into this direction so that I have the wind in my back. Okay, I think I am going to do the rest of the journey, the rest of the docking with only the mainsail. Oh wait, I think I'm too far in this direction already. I can just kind of head this way. Yeah, because those pillars signify another sandbank that I don't want to get stuck on. So I do want to avoid them. Okay, I think it's time that I can furl in the mainsail and then just slowly drift into port. Okay, and we have arrived in Gold Rock City. I am just going to pull my boat a little bit forward because I do want to dock at the... Nope, wait, I just want to secure the mainsail, but I'm going to pull my boat a little bit forward so that I'm right in front of the office. Whoops. No, don't get eaten by the dog. Okay. This should be fine and good enough. Okay, this should be fine. And now I can finally do my delivery and get a whole, what was it? 253 lions for that. Yay! So, we did it. We have arrived in a small boat. We have crossed the ocean and did not die. Except for that one time where I beached myself at Dragon Cliffs, but we don't talk about that. Yeah, I'm going to end the stream here. Goodbye.